Hi, I'm going to do another problems from 6.3 to help you. So, a person's blood glucose level and diabetes are closely related. Let X be the random variable measured in milligrams of glucose per deciliter, 1 out of 10 of a liter of blood. Suppose that after a 12-hour fast, the random value X has a distribution that approximates normal. Okay, that's important. So I'm going to highlight it with a mean of 84, and again, going to highlight that, and a standard deviation of 23. All right, highlighted it, got all my stuff. I'm good to go. After 50 years of age, both the mean and standard deviation tend to increase. For an adult under 50 after a 12-hour fast, find the probabilities. Okay, so I'm looking at people under 50. So what I'm going to do right now is I've got everything I need. And how do I know that? So I'm going to take this, post it here. I've got they're approximately normal. So that means I can use the normal curve. The mean is 84. Again, I'm just copying this down here to make sure I have everything that I need. And the standard deviation is 23. Okay, if the word problems are freaking you out, do what I'm doing. Just put them like this. Write out what you have, because then all those other words I don't care about. I've got what I need. I know it's normal, I know the mean, and I know the standard deviation. All right. So the first thing is X is more than 60. Okay, so since it says more than here, and I'm going to just put it in red, this is a greater than scenario. Oops. So what am I going to do there? Okay, so I'm going to go to salt here. Okay, so this is the one I was using from the last one. Okay, but I've got to change my standard deviation and my mean. Okay, so now my mean is 84. And again, you can see I'm still a normal distribution. You don't want to be in the T, the F, or the chi-squared. You want to be in normal. So I have 84 and my standard deviation is 23. Okay, I've got everything I need, but X is more than 60. Okay, right away, the more than tells me it's going to be a right-tailed. So then I do that, and then I change this to 60, and it's right-tailed. So it means that I'm looking at 60 and above. So that's what indicates all that area in yellow. So what does that gives me? It gives me this. It gives me the probability that X is more than 60 is 0.8516. So what does that mean in everyday terms? So what that means is a person's glucose level being more than 60 is going to occur 85% of the time. That's what we're looking for. So when you go to the doctor and they tell you, oh, you're in the normal range, you're not in the normal range, this is basically what they're doing. They're using huge normal distribution tables, and they're seeing where you fall in that table. Okay, so let's do this one, less than 110. Okay, I'm going to go back. Oop, and this is important, that less than, because it flipped it from greater than, it flipped it to less than. So this is less than or below. Okay. All right, so if I go back and now I'm looking at 110, still have the same table set up. I just need to do the left tail, and then I need to do here to 110. Okay, and it gives me 80.8708. Okay, so I do this and put it there. Okay, so it's less than 110. How can you check yourself? If you go down here, here's around 110, and the area to the left is all shaded in yellow, so I know I have the right area. Okay, now it says between. Between to me is the easiest, because if you're between something, you're between two items. So this one wants the probability of something between 60 and 110. So I'm going to go here to the between scenario. It's that easier. You just click on it. Again, mean is the same, standard deviation. So all I'm going to put here now, always put your smallest first, and then put your highest here. Okay, and that's what I get. So between 60 and 110, I get this. So let me go ahead and copy it and put it here. Okay. So around 72% of the people are between 60 and 110. That's what it means. But because it says probability, you want to keep it as a decimal. If it had said percentages, you would have wanted to change it. All right, last one. X is greater than 125. Okay. So again, greater. Where have we seen that before? Up here with more than. So I can also say above. All right, so I'm going to go back to my table, my SALT table. Go back. So it says greater than 125. I go here and do right-tailed. I go here and I'm going to put in 125. Oops. Okay, and so I see here, this is around 125 and I'm looking at everything above it. So let's put that here. I'm going to copy it. So let's look at it. 0.037. So what does that mean is, so they're looking at people who are under 50 to see if they have diabetes. If your glucose is over 125, you're borderline for diabetes, but that's not a lot of the people because it's 0.37, which means around 3.7% have blood sugar higher than 125. Hope this helps.